So last video I was in Kochi. We were still in Kochi. After that we went to Munnar, which is a bit colder. That was a very nice change. And after Munnar we went to Chennai. We were in Munnar only for 3 days, 3 or 4 days. You don't need to spend more time there. And then Chennai. And in Chennai we've been with a cousin of mine who lives there since last year, so visiting family. It's been very comfortable, and while we have been there, the whole coronavirus has hit. We had already heard about it before going there, but it was not what it is today. Um, so now we were just waiting to see what would happen, hearing the news of countries closing borders and so on, governments asking their people to stay at home, not spread the virus, even though the virus is already everywhere. I think all governments, they were a bit too late for it, for whatever reasons. And so now we are, today I am in Auroville. We are in Auroville. I arrived here yesterday because we were supposed to be doing the Vipassana at the beginning of March and at the end of March. We were going to do it separately because we have a Sami with us, so someone needs to take care of her. So while we would be doing the Vipassana, we would be with my cousin. So it would be easy to be there, would have helped to be with the Sami and just comfortable. And then one Vipassana was cancelled, then the other Vipassana was cancelled, and by then we had already booked Auroville after the Vipassanas. So it was a matter of, okay, now we have to just wait, but wait was a month for our booked time here in Auroville. So Anuka found a Watsu workshop, so she came this last week. She came alone here to have some time for herself and do the Watsu course. And the last day she could bring someone in to do the last practice with this person. So she called me and she said, I want you to come. So I came to Auroville with the Sami 2 days ago in the evening. Yesterday we did the Watsu in the morning, and during the day everything has been closing down. The government has been saying, okay, close down everything, no more schools, no more everything. So the question in our heads today has been, do we stay here in Auroville or do we stay in Chennai with my cousin? And it is a little bit easy to go back and forth because it's just 2 hours and a half to get here from my cousin's house, or to get there from here. So we can move if we need to. And here in Auroville, it's kind of it has a nicer vibe, as in we're not in the middle of a busy city, so there's that. And it's more nature. There's a lot of trees and a lot of green, and the people, everyone, most of the people that I have met are open and very nice and talkative, and you can just start conversations, have a good conversation with, not just superficial stuff, but you kind of feel people open to you and to talk with you and so on. I feel like if we stayed in Chennai with my cousins, then it's just an apartment. It's a very nice apartment, but still it's an apartment, and they are 5, so we will be 8 people in the apartment. And the only thing to do there is just go to the mall, or go down to a clubhouse that's there, and that's pretty much it. And if we're gonna be quarantined, so it's just in the apartment, it's a bit like it feels very, very restrictive. Not so much space. And here we are in a community, and there's a bunch of houses, and if we quarantine here, then it's in the community, so it doesn't feel like we're completely isolated from the world, and we have other people to be social with. Um, Asami has a bit more space to run and do things. So yeah, and I really felt when I was discussing this with Anuka, I really felt her desire to be here. So I said, okay, sure, let's stay here and let's be here for a while. If in the end we don't want to be here and we just want to be with family, then we can always go back there. But yeah, I keep getting messages and I keep hearing from people that all the countries are just saying, okay, no one is coming back in. My sister just flew back home to Colombia, and before she got on the plane, they said on the speakers only Colombian nationals can board the country, and foreigners that have a valid residence permit. That's it. So no tourism at all, and I guess that's happening everywhere. Um, it makes me feel like some things happened that I was not supposed to be here. We were not supposed to be here in Auroville yet, and then we end up being here the moment that everything is closing down and that everybody's saying go into self-imposed quarantine. So it kind of feels like the universe is saying, "Hey, stay here for a while," you know. So it seems like this is what we're gonna do for now. We will stay here. We'll see how this plays out, and what we don't know is how long we're gonna be here. That depends on what happens worldwide or here in India and the countries that we want to visit next. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it is what it is. There's not much you can do about that.